Welcome to February. As we know, it is Heart Health Month. We all like to wear the red, and it's also Self Love Month. So, I will be sharing throughout the month of February this series called Heart Talk and Self Love. I want us to not only wear red and raise the awareness about heart health disease, but I also want us to increase our own engagement on how to love on ourselves. When we love ourselves, we learn different things about what we can do to adopt a healthier lifestyle and to do things that we enjoy that show how to express to others that we're able and capable of loving ourselves. And magical things happen. So, again, with Heart Health Month, you know that as the American Heart Association tells us that it is the number one cause of death in the United States of both among men and women. That is a startling statistic that at every 90 seconds someone dies from a heart disease related illness. So there are risk factors. There's some that we can change and have an impact on, and then there's some that we don't. So I would like for you to join me as we talk throughout the month so that I can share with you some simple, essential tips that you can implement that will help to lower your risk for developing heart disease. Now, as we know, I always talk about know your numbers, or you see it posted about know your numbers, but do you really know what that means? So there are some risk factors that relates to heart disease. One being high cholesterol, high blood pressure, diabetes, so that's going to be your high blood glucose, being a smoker, having a sedentary lifestyle. Those are contributing factors, right? Of course, excess body fat or being overweight and obese. Those are all risk factors that you can impact, that you can make changes to. If you change certain things in your lifestyle, you can impact those numbers. So not only do we say know those numbers, but know what to do to impact those numbers. So the three things that contribute to your risk factors that you really cannot change, and some of them I know we wish that we could, would be your age. Like to turn back and be like Benjamin Buttons, but you can't. Your gender. Men, as you know, are just as much as at risk as women, but women tend to succumb to cardiovascular heart disease more so. And then your race. So African Americans, Asian Pacific Islanders are much more at a higher rate than Caucasians for not only having instances of heart disease, but also having complications as it relates to heart disease. And so there are specific things that we can do that will impact that outcome and change the narrative about what happens as it relates to us not only experiencing heart disease, but how we come out on the other end when we are diagnosed or faced with having cardiovascular issues. Okay, so being able to understand what that looks like for you as an individual is imperative. So that is why I wanted to take the initiative to combine heart health along with self-love. And self-love has a lot to do with it. You get all up into how do you feel about yourself, right? Are you taking on things that may be contributing to you being stressed out? So all of those things relate back to your heart health. So I would love for you to set your reminders to join me on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. for the Heart Talk series and invite a friend or two. Tag them, let them know. Even if they can't catch me live, you will absolutely most certainly be able to watch the replay at your leisure. So make sure you're following me and also liking the Women's Wellness Lounge and following me in there as well, as I not only share information about heart health, but just overall wellness. And in particular, ladies, menopause. That has been, I actually started this series it's called Menopause Talks on Mondays. So it's Mental Talk Mondays. And so I would love for you to join me in there because as you reach your menopause years, your risk for heart disease nearly doubles. And so these are conversations that we need to be having during the Heart Talk series. So please make sure you're following me. Make sure you share this video. Make sure that you are in tuned, ready to sit down, grab a cup of tea, a cup of whatever you choose to drink, a cup of coffee, some red wine, and sit back and enjoy the conversation on Wednesday at 7 o'clock. And I look forward to having you.